Alright, so today I'm going to install these Starn motor mounts. These are like out of stock now. I got the last set, I think. Since I got the manual swap, I still have the 230,000 mile automatic engine mounts, and they move a lot. Like when I launch it or just changing gears, I can feel the engine moving. So I ordered those Starn mounts. Hopefully they'll fix the clunking issue and the axle grinding and stuff. So there's a bunch of wires hanging. Wait, I can't really move it with my hand. Well, I actually kind of can, but it's not too much. Yeah, so let's do it. Alright, so this is the driver's side mount. What you gotta do is, you see this is the oil filter, and you remove this bolt, this nut. I think this is a 13mm nut. It's pretty easy to reach. This side is actually the easier one. I'm gonna try with the driver's side first, then do the passenger side. You can see that the mount is right here, but the nut you probably gotta reach it from the bottom, because I can't really see the nut from the top with the turbo here. Alright. So this is the bottom of the car. This is the mount right here. This is the driver's side mounts, and this is the passenger side one. So it doesn't look so bad, but I'm pretty sure they're completely dead. So I just got the driver's side motor mounts out. So here's what it looks. It's pretty fucked up. It's cracked and everything. Yeah, it's pretty bad. So the easiest way I found is to just drop this whole bracket. To do that, I had to loosen up the sway bar and then support it with floor jack and just remove these 3 bolts. Bolts like these are 18mm. Make sure it's supported, because this one is a subframe. One of the bolts supports subframe, so don't try to do it 2 at the same time, because you know, you might drop your subframe. But yeah, this is the easiest way I found. There's just no way I could like lift this up and sneak it out. So I gotta do the same thing with the other side, but first I gotta install this one, then do the other side. You can't really do both with the method I'm doing right now. Alright. Here's how it looks side to side. This is the stock blown one, and this is the Starn one. So you can see it's like smaller. It's not as fat as this one. This Starn has poly bushings inside. I have the farm ones. You can choose like the soft bushings and the farm bushing. I choose the farm bushings. Alright, so for the top driver's side nut, what I did is I removed the charge pipe from the turbo, this one, and I bent up this heat shield so I can cut. Now I got it loose with my flexible ratchet, the flex head ratchet. Now it's loose. You can see I can move it. After that's removed, it's pretty easy, just like the passenger side. Probably takes about 2 hours to do the bolt. This one wasn't even that bad. Alright, now look what I found. This is the passenger side mount. Look at this shit. I think these are fluid filled, like they have fluid inside. Look at this. I kinda knew this is what was wrong, but still it's kinda shocking. It's completely apart. Obviously it wasn't doing its job. Yeah, every time I launch the car I can feel the right side of the engine just jumping up. But yeah, this is what was wrong with it. And the way I did it, I showed you the exact same way as the... Alright, so the driver's side motor, passenger side motor mounts is also on. So it looks. This one, I used another smaller floor jack to jack up the subframe when I lowered, so it was easier for me to put the bolts on. But that's pretty straightforward. For the top nut, you can see with that heat shield bent, it's pretty easy to access. Yeah, now I gotta put that thing back on, the charge pipe, and that's it, then I can drive it. Alright, so this is the first start with the aftermarket mounts. Right now I'm in the cold start mode, so like the RPM is higher than usual. But you can kind of see how like it's vibrating and how like it drones just a little bit. Like I feel like it's much louder inside. There you go, so now it's off. Let me just drive it a little bit. Yeah, I see like, oh yeah. Like all this small plastic stuff, my car is old. It's like it vibrates when I rev it up. I heard that it gets better after like a couple hundred miles, but